Greetings, friends. I hope you're doing well, and I hope that you can see and hear me okay, and that we don't have an audio or video problem. But for some reason, I don't hear myself through the speakers, so I'm a little oh, nope, there I am. Never mind. I'm good. Okay. Okay, so I've now confirmed I'm not muted. Congratulations to me. So exciting. Okay, perfect. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna just try to make more progress in Silent Hill F, and hopefully the internet will work and all that good stuff. So yeah, let's give it a try. Let me unmute the game here. Let me turn off my keyboard in case my cat decides to come torment me. And I'm gonna put my gloves on as well, actually. So the last thing, and let me pause. The last thing that happened in the game, and I actually haven't looked at the stream from last week, so I don't know if any of this came through on the stream because my internet was like crashing out hard in the middle of a boss battle. But I survived that boss encounter. And then my creepy little friend like came back here and said something to me and then ran away. So, okay. Okay, so we cannot go back into the area where I was. So, that's okay. That's fine. Just gonna walk back here to make sure there's no items. But the red flowers are following me a little bit. Okay, so I'm still trying to get to my friend's house. And I don't know quite, we still don't know exactly where it is other than maybe it's, oh, well now it's this circle. So it's finally appeared. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go north, I'm gonna make a U-turn, check the other side of this alley, and then I'll check all the way to the left on the map, make sure there's no items or houses to explore that way, and then I'll go all the way to the right. All right. So we have a fox shrine, but it's not kept. It's not kept up. And then we have more of the red flowers. Okay. All right, so we do have something. Inari sushi, a traditional dish made of sushi rice stuffed inside seasoned, deep-fried tofu skins. It has a soft, juicy texture and is said to be Inari-sama's favorite type of offering. Fully restores health, stamina, and sanity. Can also be used as an offering. I cannot hold any more items. Okay. Okay, so my sanity is pretty good, and so is my health. So there's not really anything I want to get rid of. So I think my best bet is gonna be to just eat this chocolate. And the chocolate's not even on here, so let me equip the chocolate. We're gonna equip it in lieu of toolkit, first aid kit, bandages. No. Oh, right, that's that cake. Okay, so I'm gonna eat the yolk instead. All right, this will allow me to pick up the chocolate, or to pick up the Inari. And then I'm just gonna check my equipment and make sure, now that I'm like paying more attention to things. All right, so let's equip the chocolate here. And actually, let's equip first aid kit here. Yeah, let's swap first aid kit in. Okay, perfect. All right. Now we'll go back. Doesn't really seem to be anywhere on the side that I can get in. So I think that we found the only thing to really find. That's where I came from, I think. Yep. Now we're going the correct way. So we're gonna go to my little friend's house. All right, let's pray. And because we are holding a lot of stuff, let's make some offerings. Okay, yeah. All right, so we've received 230 faiths. I'm gonna go ahead and save the game. All right, so to draw an ornament, we need 500 faiths. How many faiths do I have? Greatly decreases sanity while using focus. Okay, great. That sounds terrible. Don't think I'll use that. All right. So go ahead. All right, so it's north to her house on the road we just passed, but again, I just want to make sure. I probably don't need to be as particular about resources as I have been, because I am playing on baby mode for babies. And I think part of baby mode for babies, use an Hokor to upgrade Hinako's ability. Okay. Do we think that's gonna be at our friend's shrine? Gashi. go ahead and just walk down this path. I guess I should probably walk and not run places. Because of jumping out ghosts. Oh, there's the creep. I want his baseball bat. That's what I want. I want his baseball bat.
いつの頃だっけな。
懐かしいね、ここ。幼い頃、この辺りで迷ってワンワン泣いた記憶がある。
お前が泣くとこが想像できないぜ。
もうずいぶん長いこと泣いた記憶がない。
お前は何でも我慢して心に溜め込む悪い癖があるからな。春にはメダカやオタマジャクシ捕まえたっけ。水が気持ちよかったな。ほら。田んぼで遊んで泥だらけになって怒られたこともあったっけ。
こんな状況なのに懐かしい思い出ばかりを思い出す。
今ではどれも懐かしいな。辛くなったらいつでも泣けよ。俺が絶対に相談に乗ってやるからな。
Welcome, Jenny.
ありがとう、相棒。
We're on our way to her house. We finally have it on the map. So,
霧が深いな。
big progress.
リンコのやつ無事だといいんだが。
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, this little kid, I don't trust him. Don't trust him one little bit. Oh, my... Okay. All right. Ooh, the celluloid doll. It looks like a doll I had when I was young. I don't have mine anymore, but there was a time when it felt like a friend to me. In my opinion, a doll is a toy for girls. Because of this, I always felt like my doll was telling me that I should act more like a girl when I was playing with it. One day I was told by a girl that I couldn't play house with the other girls because I hung out with the boys. From that day on, I didn't want to play with the girls anymore, and so I threw the doll away. Oh, so the haunted doll was thrown away, so it's extra haunted. Like, it's super haunted. Space Wars, the game, and then the shrine that we visited. There was this one time where I played hide and seek with a bunch of my friends when I was young. I got so excited and ran far away because I didn't want anyone to find me, and eventually got lost right around here. I was sobbing and hollering and walked the wrong way for hours. Actually, I was told later that it was the exact opposite direction of my house. Even a town as small as this felt huge for me as a kid. I realized that I knew nothing about the town. Even these fields seemed to spread out endlessly into the horizon. All right. So we have no updates to characters. All right, the Fog Town. A monster that appears to be lumps of flesh stitched together. It approaches with an unsettling smile when it catches sight of me. It's covered all over with sickening wounds. I wonder if it wants to hurt me the same way it was hurt. And then we have this guy, who's the big guy that I fought during the internet disaster last week. A giant repulsive lump of flesh that is filled to the brim with a maniacal anger. It howls awfully as it swings its large knife in any which direction. Its unfettered anger is no different than that of a wild animal. No, it's far worse than that. I'm just looking at him. I guess, because we don't know. But I had thought the part that comes down over the chest, I had thought maybe that was a suspender, but I think it almost looks more like a braid to me now. And then there looks like there's a fan as part of the character design, so. And then in the Dark Shrine, a monster restrained by chains and shackles. I wonder if it was imprisoned and tortured. Seems to be searching for me by sound rather than sight. I should be mindful of my footsteps. Oh wow, maybe if we'd looked at this while we were in the shrine would have been easier. Okay. The restless heart betrays thee as unfit for this auspicious day. Thou must first pay respect to the gods and the spirits of thine ancestors. A restless heart leads to corrupt soul. Only through sufficient offerings laid upon many stands may thy soul be cleansed. Oh my. Okay. To extol the advent of our clan, we bestow upon the sacred land the name Heaven's Benediction. Heaven's official blessing! Send forth to the sky a crane, a serpent, a tortoise. Pray for the prosperity of our clan. Use square. Okay. If you're unsure what to do next, press triangle. Okay, so we learned something new, Jenny. That if we have no idea what to do, we can press triangle while we're on the map. Yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Totally suspicious, totally sketchy. Absolutely no, there's nothing there that I'm not concerned about. You may come across valuable items and information while exploring. Use the select button to go to the collectibles page. When looking around, use X to take a closer look inside. When you're near certain objects, you can examine them by X. Move the camera with L or L1 and then press X. Okay. Wow, there's so much information on how to play the game in here. I've just been ignoring my journal this whole time. Taking hits is bad. Don't let your stamina get too low. Okay, sanity. Linked to your use of focus and the psychological attacks. Dodging is circle. Good reminder. Fleeing. The key to survival is knowing when to stand your ground and fight and when to run. You can escape from combat by getting out of their sight. Press R1 for light attacks, R2 for heavy attacks, L2 to focus, and then R1 to perform your focus attack. R2 to counter. Okay. And then equipment, yeah. Shortcut menu, switching weapons. And then when you're not in combat, you can switch the cards. Okay. All right, so oh my, okay. Unknown area. I wonder if I can even go back. Oh. Cannot go back, I don't think. The field that's all misty is really scary. I keep thinking someone's there, but it's always just a scarecrow with a creepy face. But there's one scarecrow that's not actually scary. The only reason it's making a scary face is because it's got a thorn sticking into it and it's hurt. So all you have to do is take the thorn out and it'll tell you which way to go. But don't get too close to the really scary scarecrows. Someone said there's a monster who's only pretending to be a scarecrow that likes eating little kids.
トゲを抜いてってどういう意味？
Yeah, at least we have a pipe. I don't think we're back in that like alternate dimension shadow realm. I think we're just in a different like level of our town being haunted, but of course we'll find out. But thankfully we have the pipe. In fact, while we're here, and we also have the sickle. Oh, there's Mike. Oh, I didn't even notice her. Oh my gosh, look at all of them. So we need to find the one that has a thorn sticking out of it. Who are you? Why do you always have to be different than everyone else? Freak. Huh. Crazy. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, Jenny, every time I feel like we've kind of gotten used to the scariness level, then they get freaky again. It's a schoolgirl. Oh, that's a schoolgirl too. It's all schoolgirls. Uh-oh. The music. The music. The music is bad. All right. I mean, he has this thing sticking out of him, but I mean, the sickle could be the thorn as well. Like, okay, so they all have. Ugh, all right, whatever. Ugh. Oh my god, her feet are crazy. All right. We're just going to stick to the pipe because what has the sickle ever done for us? Okay, I think this is one of those situations where we just gotta... We found it. It's okay. You don't have to be afraid anymore. Oh my gosh, did we set her free? Or is she gonna attack us? It said that she would show us the way. Okay. Yeah, well, we need two names because we need a name for the evil ones and the ones for the one that helped us. They just add new creepy things as soon as we get used to it. Yeah. I was afraid they were going to pop up and kill me, but like the friendly one was scarier than the friendly one was scarier to me than the not friendly ones in some ways. But yeah, so the friendly one, we could call her Casper because she's a friendly ghost. Okay, it looks like we're periodically, yeah. So it looks like we have to... Who are you? Honestly, you're helpless without me. Who are you? You're helpless without me. Okay, so what we have to do is find the one with the thorn in each group. The not friendly one can be Germ. Okay, perfect. Oh, we found the friendly... Oh, shit. Oh, I missed completely. Okay. Ooh. Oh, the one that helped us is Lori. Okay, Lori and Germ. Okay, perfect. All right, so we're looking for another Lori. The evil one is also scary. It's true. Okay. Another germ. So many germs. So many germs. I don't know if we got lucky last time or if it's just they intend to make it harder.
新しい武器を見つけなきゃ。
Alright. It's okay. It's okay. We'll just put a band-aid on the weapon, okay? Alright. Alright, the weapon has a band-aid now. Oh. 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 Excuse you. Ugh. Damn, girl. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, let's try the sickle. I know I'm going to regret this. I don't even know why I'm trying the sickle, but let's try the sickle. That felt like she was easier to kill with the sickle. Maybe it's just a matter of getting used to it. I wonder if there's a way to tell by their faces. Hi, kitty. Okay. Let's just look at their faces for a second. All right. I can't see her face. Let's try the one whose face I can't see. All right. Hey, kitty. I'm sorry, this is so funny. Oh, how cozy. Exactly. Exactly. I had to pull up the Night in the Woods character list. Perfect. Hi, Rose. Yeah. Yeah, I have a steel pipe. And I have to, hi, kitty girl. Hi. And we have to find, in every group of these kind of children, I guess, there's like a nice one who'll show me what direction to run in. But if I pull the pin out of the wrong one, it attacks me. Oh God, we're both Kitty, you're literally right in front of the screen. She's like, I know. You think I can't tell where your attention is? All right. Let's go to Two Sword Girl. Yes, Kitty, it's so much easier to see with your head and body completely blocking the screen. Oh, for God, what the? Oh. Kitty, you're so annoying. Okay, I have to put her out of the room just because there's so much combat. So I'll be right back. Okay, I told her she could stay as long as she sat on her chair. So we'll see how long she stays there. She's on her chair. Okay. Okay. This is so annoying. There's got to be a way to figure this out. She said something in the journal about their faces. Yeah, like, can you imagine? Can you imagine if you were like in this situation? I would just be like, I don't care. This is why I always say, like, if I'm in a Walking Dead situation, I don't know how much effort I'm gonna put into staying alive. I think this is her because she has no weapons. That's what I said to you when I saw you so scared. Okay, here we go. For the creepiest one. Ugh. All right. So I don't know about faces, but she... Okay, we made it to the next one. Oh, we have to go back for the comb. Oh. When I was looking for health during the battle, there's a comb. Okay. All right, girl, thanks. Okay, so I think maybe rather than looking at the faces, it's a matter of who has weapons and who doesn't. Yeah, exactly, Jenny. Exactly. Like, it's probably more relaxing, right? All right, empty, of course. Oh. A dried carcass. An animal carcass has been properly packaged as an offering. It gives off a vague odor. Yields a great deal of faith.
でもお供え物だったよね。
Okay, where are we at? We're okay for health. She doesn't have a weapon, but neither does she. She does. Doesn't. Doesn't. Let's go to the one who does. Oh, yeah. Because she's different. Okay, that didn't work, but I have bad news. We're out of pipes. Damn. Damn.
これもうじき壊れるな。
You know what we're also out of? Is, there's one on the move. The hell? Ugh. It broke. Yeah. All right. So I may go back to my save. Even though that's gonna take us back quite a bit. And wait, no, this is not right. Sorry, this is not my save. I think we are on 8. This is my save right here. I think we're just gonna go back just a little bit. We're gonna do a couple things. One is we're gonna run over here and pick up a couple things. The most important of which is this Higashi. Not this. This isn't the most important. Here it is. This is the most important. Okay, so now if it'll let us, we're gonna go back to the left. Yeah. We're gonna go back to the shrine and make a couple offerings. Yes, this is what I want to do. Okay, you can use a blank Ima and Faith to pray at a Hokora and increase your max health stamina. You could also increase the number of Omamori you can equip at the same time. Okay. So we can increase our health. I'm just going to turn my camera off for a second because I'm wondering if that's maybe... Okay, I have 800 faiths, so we can only increase one of them. Even though it would seem obvious to increase health, I think maybe stamina or sanity would be better. I feel like I struggle with stamina more than anything, so that's what I'm gonna go with. And then I'm gonna make a second save here. All right. Then when I go to my equipment, I'm gonna equip the steel pipe that's weakened. Actually, and I'm gonna just save it real quick. Again. So that I don't have to remember to do that. But first death over almost an hour in, we'll call it. Almost an hour in, over half an hour in, almost an hour in. All right, now we'll talk to our creepy boyfriend who's gonna tell us a horrible story.
ここで遊んだのいつの頃だっけな。
懐かしいね、こ
Takes me back. What are they? They're like 13.
こ。幼い頃、この辺りで迷ってワンワン泣いた記憶がある。
お前が泣くとこが想像できないぜ。
もうずいぶん長いこと泣いた記憶がない。
お前は何でも我慢して心に溜め込む悪い癖があるからな。
We need his bat. That's what I'm saying. I want his bat so bad. So bad.
春にはメダカやオタマジャクシ捕まえたっけ。水が気持ちよかったな。
Hinako, just crush his skull with your pipe and take his bat. He's clearly evil. Like, I know he looks like your friend, but he's obviously
田
a
んぼで
demon.
遊んで泥だらけになって怒られたこともあったっけ。
こんな状況なのに懐かしい思い出ばかり思い出す。
今ではどれも懐かしいな。辛くなったら
I don't get the impression that Hinako
いつでも泣けよ。
misses too many of ye olden days.
俺が絶対に相談に乗ってやるからな。
Oh yeah, can I rely on you? You say that, but then you vanish into thin air and you never help me with anything.
よし、行こうぜ。霧が深いな。
Okay.
リンクのやつ無事だといいんだが。
相棒？
All right, so we know that we go. All right, so it says there's one scarecrow that's not actually scary. The only reason it's making a scary face is because it's got a thorn sticking into it and it's hurt. So all you have to do is take the thorn out and it'll tell you which way to go. But don't get too close to the really scary scarecrows. Someone said there's a monster who's only pretending to be a scarecrow that likes eating little kids. So that's okay. Assuming it's the same one every time, it was her, right? So I don't really see anything too specific about her if she is the one, but I don't know for sure that she's. Let me examine the thing. So that's a nail with paper wrapped around it. And we do know that the correct ones have paper wrapped around them. So maybe the answer is actually to look at the thorns. All right. Thank you, bestie. I'm sorry that whatever happened to you happened to you. Empty. Okay. Oh, did we talk to the... Ugh. Let's go back for a second. I don't think did I talk to the first one? Oh, I can't go back. I can't go back. Okay. Okay. All right. So all right, so he looks like he has paper on his. Okay, so that's not the dead giveaway. Ugh, girl. Okay. All right. So she's giving me the weapon needs to be repaired dialogue. Okay. Okay, so it looks like they all have paper. But clearly there's a way. let me see. There doesn't seem to be any indication on that thing. All right. Okay, we did it. Yeah, the guys have always attacked me. So I think we don't need to look at the guys anymore, maybe. But yeah, here we go. Okay. And then if we look at her face, she's not smiling, whereas C, she is. So maybe it's the ones who aren't smiling. So maybe if we look for a girl who's not smiling. All right.
でもお供え物だったよね。
I'll be your friend otherwise. Okay. Huh. Okay, so she was not smiling. So, all right. That seems to be the answer. She says go this way. All right. I mean, luckily it's a rice field, because I can kind of run along the rows. All right, here's another group of my friends. Here's the cross. Tell me truly, you two aren't anything more than friends, right? I've been watching you when you weren't looking. Creepy. All right, there's a boy. She, maybe. No. No. Maybe. No. Definitely not. All right.
まずいな。武器が壊れそうだ。
Ugh, I hate when I can hear their stupid little footsteps. Oh, whatever. Okay. So this is gonna be bad. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. All right, so we've got her. She's clearly the most evil. He's clearly evil. It's not. Okay. Gotta switch to the scythe now. It's not like, I'm trying to describe what I find so annoying about this game, and I guess this is kind of like part of it, is there's been so many girls that look like, I don't know what they mean by the one that's only got the thorn because blah 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 whatever. Like there's a way, like it's very obvious to me, the one that's the monster, how it looks, because there's these ones that have like Glasgow smiles, but aside from those, they all look basically the same to me, and so that's like kind of my frustration. Like, I understand you gave me a clue, but I don't feel like I have enough information. Like, that's his face, okay. I've done so many faces that looked like this. Like, he's clearly evil. He's one of the ones that has the like really bad smile. But she's one of the ones that has a really bad smile. Yeah, I just wish I could figure out what I'm missing sometimes, and I like wish the combat wasn't such a annoyance.
まずい
Yeah.
な。武器が壊れそうだ。
Yeah, I mean, I just wish I knew what the signifier was because I've also done the girl with the hands behind her back before. Yeah. Maybe it's their feet.
壊れた。
Ugh, the weapons are so. Let's look at their feet. Stabby feet. Stabby feet. Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna load the game again because I just am so out of resources and I need to like figure it out because I don't want to waste all these resources on this. It's not your face. Okay, so let's since we know the first two, we'll like closely examine them and see what we think. Okay. While we're here, also, let me think about if I'm using the right Omamori. Okay, so right now the one that we're using does okay. Max health, max stamina. When using a restorative item, you can't be interrupted. Decreases enemy line of sight. All right, I'm going to increase my max health now because I did increase my max stamina at the shrine. And I'm going to go ahead and just like save over it. Yeah, I think we need to dissect that first clue mannequin. I agree with you completely. We've got to, now that we know the first one, we need to like figure it out. Okay. So we already did everything that's in there. So now we just need to go talk to this creep. I'm going to skip this cutscene. Okay. So when we go to this field, hold up. It's so, okay, the field that's all misty is really scary. I keep thinking someone's there, but it's always just a scarecrow with a creepy face. But there's one scarecrow that's not actually scary. The only reason it's making a scary face is because it's got a thorn sticking into it and it's hurt. So all you have to do is take the thorn out and it'll tell you which way to go. But don't get close to the really scary scarecrows. Someone said there's a monster who only pretending to be a scarecrow that likes eating little kids. Okay, and then if we look over here, we do, there is a sickle there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I wish I, okay. I'm going to pick up the sickle. Well, let's look at its face. Why do you appear to be different than everyone else? Yeah, so it's the one that's different from all of them, and it's her, right? Oh, she is smiling. All right, let's examine her. So she's got her arms tied behind her back, but we know that's not the only thing, and she's smiling. Was she the one? Am I about to pull it out of the wrong one? Why can I not examine? Oh, I did pull it out of the wrong one. So smiling is still a giveaway for bad. And she has a ponytail. Okay. So, all right, she's the nice one, right?
もうじき壊れるな。
So she's got her hair in a bun. And she does not look particularly happy. She's the right one, right? Wrong. All right, so this one has her head down. She's the one, right? Okay. Maybe it's the ones that have their heads down. If she's the correct one, I'll load the save. Okay, she is the correct one. So she's got her head down. All right. So we weren't able to see her face at all. All right, let's load the game. But luckily we've done everything we need to do at the shrine, so we can just leave as soon as we get out of the shrine. And then we'll see if it's Bob looking down, perhaps. See if that's the giveaway. All right, so I'm gonna use my most broken pipe. I'm trying to think if we should change. Yeah, so she was looking down. So either it's the one who's not looking the same direction as all the others, or it's the one who's looking down, perhaps.
トゲを抜いてってどういう意味？
All right. All right, so here she is, the one looking down. Now, the big decision that we have right now, I'm trying to see if there's anything different about the nail. Not really. The big question is, do we trade our most broken pipe for the sickle that's in the guy or not? I think we kind of have to because it's almost broken. Okay. All right, she said go this way. Okay, so when we get over here, we're gonna try and figure out a couple things.
これってお供え物？またかかし？
All right, so we got the scarecrow. All right. So looking down, looking up, looking kind of up. She's looking down, but we already checked her and she wasn't right, right? This is the one with the bob, though. Do we think it's Bob's, maybe? Let's see if I can tell by looking at her thorn. Yeah, this is the right one, right? Yeah. Okay. So maybe it's the Bob's. Saved by the titty bobs. All right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, dried carcass. I mean, we need to pick up the dried carcass. Equipment. I'm carrying 9 of 9 things. Okay, I'm gonna drink this. So I'm gonna put it here. Oh, no. Full. My sanity's full. I can't drink it. Ooh, okay. I'm like full on everything. I guess I'm gonna drop this. All right. Because we definitely need the dried carcass more than we need any other offering. Okay. So let's see what their scarecrow says about them. Oh, he's got long hair. Wait, maybe what the scarecrow... I'll be your friend. Okay, so we only have one with long hair in this group. Nope. Okay. All right. Oh, there's another one with long hair. Yeah, it's definitely, so like if we look at the scarecrow looks like it has long hair, right? Long hair. Have we tested our theory that it's always a bob? No, because look at all the bobs in this crew. Maybe her. Nope. Okay, she's the only one with pigtails, question mark.
これが壊れたらどうする?
This drives me crazy because you can't, they don't reveal themselves until you're in looking at the other. Oh, come on. One thing that keeps this game from being scary, is how annoyed I am all the time. Oh no, we already looked at her, right? And she was not it. Oh, I think it might be her. Nope. I'm genuinely, as soon as we figure out which one it is, I'm just gonna reload. Yeah. All right, she's looking up at the sky. It's her. It's the one with the bird flashcards. I wonder why I called you over. Okay. So we'll just reload. I'm not gonna use all my resources on this. But like, I just cannot figure out what they all have in common. I mean, I guess she does have a bob. Maybe it is Bob's, but yeah, it keeps this scary from overwhelming. Like, if there was less fighting, actually, it'd probably be scarier. All right. There better not be more than 3, because I'm gonna be real mad if there is. But that's okay. That'll just... It's gonna take me like 80 years to play this game that's like a 10-hour game just because of how I get locked into these little things where I can't figure out like I'm sure it's really obvious and I'm just really missing it, you know? Shut it. Pick up. Capsules. Okay, he says, who are you? Why do you always have to be different than everyone else? Freak. So yeah, it's definitely like the one that's different, but different how? So it looks like all the scarecrows have long hair, so it's definitely never gonna be a long-haired one, we think, right? All right, so she's the only one looking down? No, I guess another couple are looking down. And she has a weapon. So they're not always unarmed. Yeah, maybe it's the ones whose faces don't show. Maybe that's it. Well, we'll either figure it out or we'll memorize it one way or the other. We'll get it done. Okay, so running, running, running across the field. And in this one, it was her, right? Was it this? It was this one, right? Yeah, she's helpless, so no weapon. All right, where's her pin though? Oh, here it is. Okay. All right, we're getting it. We're getting it. Okay. All right. So this direction. There's only one direction. Oh. All right, so this scarecrow says, I'll be your friend, otherwise you'd be alone. This one's kind of by itself? I don't know. It's kind of, this is the one that's not in a pair. Nope. Okay. All right, let's think. Blue tie.
新しい武器を見つけなきゃ。
Oh, we didn't take the other sickle. Blue tie. White tie. White tie. I don't know, whatever. She's got the bird. Okay. You know, she had a pin and one of the other ones had a pin. I wonder. We'll have to check. If there's another set, maybe we'll look and see if one of them has a pin. Yeah, she had a heart pin, and that one had a bluebird pin, or a swallow. Tell me truly, you two aren't anything more than friends, right? All right. Looking for pins. Okay, she doesn't look like she has a pin. She doesn't. He doesn't. What about you? You got a pin? Alright, no pin there. No pin there. No pin there. No pin there. I don't think any of them have pins this time. All right. It might be her, but I don't know. You're just friends. I've always been watching you when you weren't looking. I've been watching you when you weren't looking. Who isn't looking? Yeah. Watching when you weren't looking. Oh, maybe they're looking at each other. All right, so these two are kind of looking at each other. This one's kind of looking at this one. Ugh, just attack me already. This is so boring. Okay. Did we try this one? Yeah. Oh, maybe we're looking for someone whose eyes are closed. No. Okay, so we do think it's this one. Okay, it is her. Okay, so now we know it's that one. She does have a bob as well. Okay. Yeah. All right, so even though this is annoying, we're gonna just load. Whew. I feel kind of, this section is making me kind of sick to my stomach a little bit because of spinning the camera to look like around them, you know. So we'll see, but this should be better. All right, run over here, talk to this guy, run to the scarecrow, pick up the note,
影を抜いてってどうい
pick
う
up
意
the
味？
capsule. Why do you have to be different than everyone else? I don't really want to change my pipe for the sickle, but I think I should. Okay. Okay, and this one says, "You're helpless without me," and it's the girl who has no weapon. All right. Jenny, we're going to be Silent Hill geniuses by the end. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that was going to be our destiny for the end of the year? The Sherlock and Watson of Silent Hill. Absolutely. Okay, who are you? I'll be your friend, otherwise you'd be so miserably alone. Now this is the one who has the pin, right? She has the heart pin. It was heart pin, right? Oops. Heart pin girlie tricked us. Okay. It was the other heart pin. Oh no, it was not the other heart pin. Are we looking for the only one without a pin? Nope. Okay, whatever. Okay. Well, it wasn't her anyway. Not... Oh, maybe it is, because she... No, those two are together. Those two are together. This one... Oh, the bird pin. Okay. All right. So, the other pins distracted me. All right. So annoying. Okay. Okay. So, anyways, the Sunday scaries have not been as scary as I was anticipating, but I suppose that's like on me. I recently found out that a symptom of ADHD is called low frustration tolerance, and I was like, oh my God. Has my personality ever been described in one sentence so succinctly as low frustration tolerance?
トゲを抜いてってどういう意味?
I'm keeping my pipe. Is it our it's our lady with the bob, right? Or right, because she's the only one looking down. Yeah, like I just never in my life have I been good at coping with frustration. Okay, so Bob face down, no weapon girl, bird pin girl, and then we're still trying to figure out the fourth one, or did we figure out the fourth one? Oh, it's the one who was getting stared at. Okay. Helpless without me. Okay. Yeah, the person who has her back being stared at, and then if there's one after the person who's had her back stared at, we'll just have to figure it out. Okay. Yes. It probably would have been a lot easier for Sherlock and Watson to solve crimes if they had a time machine that could take them back to where they messed up. Okay, I'll be your friend otherwise. So we're looking for the bird pen. That's you. Hopefully the hint is like something that we can interpret without having to kill 5 or 6 of them. Okay. And then I've been watching you. All right, here's the one getting watched. All right, we're hoping for no more scarecrows, but if there are more scarecrows, we're hoping for easy hints. Okay. Oh, I was hoping that hay bale. Who are you? You. Yes, you. Am I looking for myself? Okay, so one with a bob. We've got a bob and we have a red kerchief. She's got a ponytail. Oh, here we go. Yeah! This is probably going to be real bad. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, don't like any of this. Oh my god. Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
おいひなこ
あれさっきのは
早く来いよ
Oh, there's Creep. Yeah, that was scary.
おいリンコ ひなこ
Oh my gosh.
呼んでみよ
Oh, not a building. Oof.
うリンコ
This guy. Yeah,
シュウだ
yeah, yeah.
いるなら返事してくれ
Why is this guy here again?
来てくれた
Oh my gosh, our friend is alive.
ひなこも無事でよかった。
怪我は
I was not expecting that.
家族は
私は大丈夫。でも誰もいないの。足の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんてこんなの絶対に変。誰もいないし気味の悪い怪物がうるつき回ってるし何が何だか
What's
わ
with
か
the
らないよ。
monsters everywhere? Can you imagine like saying to your friend, "What's with the monsters everywhere?" Like, is that gonna be us in 10 years when the zombie apocalypse finally happens? We're gonna be like, "Have you noticed like monsters everywhere?" She's definitely not happy to see us. She thinks we're out to get like I think she thinks we're fighting over this guy. But I have no interest in this guy. So, you know, she can have him if she wants.
サクコあんないい子がどうして
これ以上ここにとどまるのは危険だ町を出た方がいい
街を出るってお父さんやお母さんはみんなは助けを呼ぶためにも今は行動を急いだ方がいいかもしれない。
We could just feel what is with all the monsters.
助けるためにも
Little does she exactly. Little does she know, we're actually kind of an auntie, just a little bit of an auntie.
あれじゃ無理だよ。
無理ってどういう意味だ
そっちの窓から鉄橋が見えるよ。霧が濃くなければ。
嘘だろ
Oh my gosh.
鉄橋が
The bridge appears to be broken, friends.
どうしよう。
Look how tired
東
she
の
is.
鉄橋がダメなら
That would be me in the apocalypse. Just exhausted.
シュウの家の裏山を抜けるのか。あの山越えられるの。
わさび田への道があるうちだけの抜け道だ
Not, I know, a shortcut.
リンコ念のため薬や絆創膏を持っていきたい
台所に救急箱あるよ。取ってくるね。あ、私も一緒に行こう。手伝う。
相棒が一緒なら安心だ
We left because we don't want to be alone with that guy.
台所どこだっけ。
Uh-oh. I'm just gonna be honest, I would not have put... I would not have let Rinko walk behind us, personally. In this situation, I wouldn't let anyone walk behind us. She pushed us down the stairs, Jenny! You were right! She did! Oh my gosh! You were right. She was. She was. Oh no, not back here. We're back in the temple. No. Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right. Go on ahead.
一体
Now time to manifest something positive. Exactly. So one thing I did was I actually read our journal, and it said that Greg's can't see. And they just hunt us by our footsteps.
いた。もう少し待っててくれ。
Which I guess should have been obvious to us because Gregs don't have like faces and they don't have eyes. So like, but you know. Yeah, manifest like winning the lottery and then go buy yourself a little Mega Millions ticket. Is that the one that's $1 billion right now? You need to get yourself a Mega Millions ticket, I'm telling you. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not funny that we're back here because this is where all the worst stuff happens to us. But like, for sure. So. Okay, so our little sister doll told us not to trust Rinko, and clearly that was like correct. And then but she's also told us not to trust Fox Mask. The little doll has. So, I guess that means he's evil, or at least presents a danger to us. But that would also be good advice, like if you were just dealing with a god in general, you know? Like he is a hottie, so maybe all is not lost, you know. Oh, do I even have a weapon in the Shadow Realm? Not my stupid, pointless ceremonial dagger again. Place it back in a... Okay. Okay. So we can upgrade our abilities. If we find a little shrine. Oinari-sama's emblem. Okay. I guess that means we still don't have we don't have his key anymore. All right. All right. Oh, we're trying to get to the sacred door. Okay. I wonder if we're going to get a new enemy as well. Okay, it looks like we can duck under there. Greatly restores health, can also be used as an offering. There are valuable relics hidden away in the old storage room. They must be kept under lock and key. The last girl slipped in when I wasn't looking, and it took a long time to find her. Okay, so that would be an indication that maybe he's a super bad guy after all. It's missing something. Search for the missing object part. Okay. I think that's Greg. I thought that's where I could duck underneath, but I guess I was wrong. That must be around here. Okay, so we got the key. But we're still probably looking for the missing object part.
使えるものはないか。
Okay. Woo! All right. Let's enshrine some stuff. Okay, so we now have 610 faiths, which is, okay, so we have 920. So I actually think we can upgrade as well. And I'm going to go for health this time. You know what? I'm going to go with sanity. So we've done sanity and we've done stamina. So the next one will definitely be health. All right, so the missing object could very well be in that storage room. Okay, so if I want to go back to the storage room, it's really just turn right for the most part. All right. And then there's valuable stuff in here. The candles in our in the building made of paper. Paper and crates. Hinako is mine. Oh my god. Horrible. Her fingers, her lips, every last drop of blood that can be squeezed from her is mine. I forbid anyone from laying so much as a finger on her. I shall say it until my throat is raw. Hinako is mine. Don't believe the fox's words. Stay away from the western room. Don't believe the fox's words. Stay away from the western room. Um, yeah. So do we think it's, so one of our theories was, okay, so there's a few things. So we know that this town that we're from has a special relationship with the fox spirit, and that they haven't been doing what he's been asking lately. And that's potentially why they're having so many problems, or at least that's one theory that some of the town folk had. And then one of our working theories was because there were so many missing young women and girls, and murdered young women and girls, that maybe there was a serial killer. So one of our theories was that we're trapped with the serial killer and we are just kind of hallucinating this, or possibly we're dying, or possibly we're trapped between life and death somehow, but that we're like somehow involved in the serial killer situation, and that Fox Mask is the serial killer. So, but of course, another potential person who could have been writing that about us is Shu, right? Because I do think there's something going on, because Shu is very sus as well. Don't believe the fox's words. Stay away from the western room. Okay, so there's nothing else in here. Okay, now let's look at the map. So if we assume that we're looking at this where the top of the screen is north, then there is a locked room in the bottom left corner. That could mean the western room. Um,
あそこ開いてたっけ？
but that open door right there could also mean the western room. So I'm gonna just go over here, because if we die, there's nothing that we can't like redo. Oh, now we can't go in that room. Okay, so that open door then becomes a lot more sketchy. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we go across the bridge and go back up to the shrine and save it again, and then maybe check out that other room, the room with the open door. Just like suss out the vibe. But if we save the game first, then if we die, it won't be too bad. Hopefully. And we know these rooms will probably remain accessible, at least for a while, because we have to repair a shrine or place a magical artifact. So, because we're still searching for that missing object part, which the map, I don't know if the map is where we place the missing. Oh yeah, so that's a question mark. So that's where we place the missing artifact. Okay. All right, Jenny, you ready to go see what's in the western room, even though we've been told not to go see what's in the western room? Or should we just not be curious? Do you think Momo will guard us? Don't trust him. Ooh. A headless girl. Is that us? Oh my god. Yeah, the doll hasn't lied to us at all. So we probably should not have gone in here. Headless. We had to. We had to come in here to get his thing. Okay. So that's definitely us. Yeah. That's definitely, we're definitely getting chopped. Oh, I thought it would fit this door, but I guess it's the missing object. So we had to go in the Western room in order to complete the puzzle and advance the plot. So we couldn't listen to the doll. I'm missing things like in here, right? Okay. I don't like that at all. Not at all. Not even a little. All right, we're just gonna go save the game so we don't have to go collect the statue again. All right. Can't. Things are not looking good for us. I have a feeling we're going through it in the real world. No, candy! We haven't had to deal with the candy in a minute. Okay. Let me pick up my lantern. Oh, I can't. Okay. Well, I think we've been upgraded from a ceremonial dagger to a ceremonial spear. Ooh. Yeah, they will not let me take this lantern. She's like, the fire's gone out. There's literally 300 candles right here, but whatever.
This 大事なものだと思うけど。すいません。お借りします。
Wait, what? So we're still trying to get to that room. Okay, okay. Yeah, I do think that, like, if we ever come to choices where I have, like, agency, then anything that Doll has told us, we should go with the doll. Didn't I used to be able to, like, get healed? I didn't get healed. Huh. Oh well.
やっと着いた。
Okay, so yeah, we're trying to go in there. Just gonna walk around. I have a theory that, based on the journal, that if I just walk.
サクコ
Okay. Okay, so once again, we need another key.
ダメだ。開かない。
Okay. All right. Very bad things are happening to us. This is probably the place where we're in the most danger at all times. Ooh, my neck just like cracked. Unfortunately, that is not a Greg. Well, the ceremonial spear, much better than the ceremonial dagger. For sure. Okay, so there's no way to get inside this building, whatever this building is. Okay. Yeah, Fox Mask. Ooh.
何かに使えそう。
Okay. All right. So there she is. All right, let me just check over here before we go in there. Nothing on the ground. All right. This candy does have more of a face than the other candies. And she's got more, she seems like she has more agency. We're in a giant library.
こんなところに
February 15th. There can be no two ways about it. The family is indeed cursed, and I am the only one who knows the full story. I must tell the master all I know, for if I do not, the curse will certainly befall me as well. May the gods have mercy on me. All the secret arts, medicines succumb to us, spirit and flesh. The family physician's log, February 1st. Symptoms at the onset are as follows: headache, fever, vertigo, chills, vomiting, diarrhea. At first, I believed signs pointed to a seasonal cold. However, after prescribing medicine, symptoms did not improve. In fact, they worsened. Well, and we do know that the crimson spring gushing from the womb deep within is the Shimizu family?
これ
What the
うちの
hell?
こと
Oh my god. Uh-oh, I hear a new candy. Ritual is held. The Igarashi clan are the last descendants. Not enough. The honorable blood. Fill it up, make it full otherwise. They want to drain our whole family's blood for their rituals? Is that right? Like, what is going on, Jenny? The patient's conditions are declining suddenly and rapidly. Symptoms are as follows: labored breathing, cognitive impairment, quadriplegia, involuntary movement. In addition to these, an even stranger symptom has arisen. The patient's facial features appear to be deforming. The patient's faces remain stuck in expressions of constant strain, teeth bared, eyes narrowed into a menacing glare. So if the note writer said all our blood belongs to them, and the Igarashi clan wants our clan's blood, because it's like some sort of sacred blood, we have to fill a vessel with it. Does that mean that the Igarashi clan is trying to kill our whole family, maybe, to harvest our blood for this ritual? And if so,
サクコ
they're the ones that worship the fox, that they have the temple for, they maintain the temple for the fox spirit, right? You know what will tell us is our journal. Sakuko constantly trying to. So, Igarashi Sakuko. Okay, so she is part of the Igarashi clan. She's always got her head up in the clouds and is a little strange, constantly trying to worm her way out of paying me back the 500 yen I lent her that one time. Her father is the head priest of the Senin Sugi shrine in town. She seems to take great pride in donning the traditional Miko robes and selling charms throughout the year. Sakuko is very in touch with her spiritual side. She seems to always have some god or apparition visiting her dreams, telling her about this or that. According to Sakuko, there's been quite the supernatural disturbance around Ibisugaoka. Something about an ancient god who's furious about having their followers stolen from them, and now they're out for revenge and whatnot. No! We have been. We've been cracking it open. And unfortunately, we fear that even though he is hot, the fox spirit may be evil. Or at least, if he's not evil, he possibly is a god who wants our blood for some reason, in which case, like that, we would not want that to happen. So our odds would be, we would be at odds with each other. I'm glad you remembered. Thank you for joining us. We'll probably go, I was thinking until maybe 1, well, 1 is only like half an hour from now. Maybe 1, it depends, or like 2 at the latest, because I don't want to go way late, because it is still Sunday. But yeah, we're doing great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You did miss the frustrating part, Steph. You did. Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely giving evil vibes. For sure. Okay. But yeah, we've been figuring stuff out. Okay. Yeah, Jenny, I think they want to sacrifice us to Fox Mask. I think Sakuko wanted, and the town more broadly, wants to, at least the people who believe that he's causing. Okay, so if that's the case, if they need to sacrifice us to Fox Mask, that means Fox Mask is the one doing everything to town. So he is, yeah, exactly. But he's hot. But Mother, I love him. Okay, we're in the second library section, number 2. So let's see what else we can learn. Okay, here we go. Oh, that looked like something. They tricked me. Oh, and we also have a spear now, and it's way better than our blunt ceremonial dagger. It is a ceremonial spear, but it definitely does more damage than the dagger did. Research notes on Enmi Jugunroku. The wish to have one's romantic desires fulfilled is as old as humanity itself. Consequently, there have existed many arts by which people attempt to make such dreams come true. One such method was to employ a sorcerer known as a Jugunshi to perform an incantation written in the Enmi Jugunroku. After such spells were suspected of causing chaos and turmoil in the imperial court, their practice was expressly forbidden under the Yoro Code in the first year of Tempio Hoji era, 757 AD. However, these incantations were later adopted into the practice of Onmyodo, where their effects continue to be studied. According to multiple sources, powerful romantic spells that have been successfully cast are often accompanied by the scent of sandalwood. Sandalwood. Oh, a dried carcass. Oh my god. Great. A dried carcass and red capsules. It's not looking good for us, friends. Not looking good for us. Not looking good for us. Okay, so we're gonna come out and we're gonna not have any idea. Ah! Bitch! Okay. Anyways, yeah. New Candy is definitely got more pep in her step than old Candy for sure. I haven't seen any Gregs. Yeah, that's right. No, no, Candy, don't! Candy, don't! No! New Candy. She has so much more energy than old Candy. Don't like it. Oh God. We barely got out. That was really bad. Steph's like, I don't like New Candy. No one likes New Candy, Steph. Okay. All right, let's go check out this room. All right, it's got a little squeeze through area. Nothing in the drawer. All right, what else we got? All right, we'll squeeze through. Divine water. Oh, pray. Okay, so we're gonna enshrine a few things. We're gonna enshrine the divine water, the higashi, and the dried carcass. But I don't think that's gonna be enough to pray. One second. Is it enough? Oh, it is enough to pray. Okay. No EMA. Oh, we don't have an EMA. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's where we came from. Very dramatic. Hinako. Steph, this has been much more sinister than last time, believe it or not. We found a headless portrait of ourselves and like a note somebody wrote about us about how our blood is theirs and no one else better touch our blood or whatever. So like things have gotten quite serious.
Sakuko.
All right, so we know what this is probably for the, yeah, so we know where this goes. Okay, cutscene, all right. Not new candy. What happened? Horrible. Oh my God. Do not like this at all. Oh my God. What the fuck? Oh, okay. We gotta get out of here. We gotta just leave the room. Okay. It's okay. Get out of the room, girl. Get out of the, okay. What is the problem? Maybe we have to kill Candy, but not the big monster lady. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is terrible. I can't run. Okay, so we have to get back all the way up there. Oh, fuck my life. Okay, so we're basically going to go straight, then left. No, we're going to go straight to the end of the hallway. We're going to turn right. We're going to take our second left. Yeah. Okay. So, no, stop looking at her. Disengage. Disengage from that. Oh my God. Just keep moving. Get out of here. Okay. Please stop thunder kicking me into space. Yes. Please, please, please stop thunder kicking me into space. I beg you. Stop looking at her. Oh God. Not her skipping. Not now, Candy. Ugh. We did it. Oh my God. What's gonna happen in here? He's gonna be in here, and now he's like so scary to me now. Jesus. Okay, a bizarre monster that looks like a bunch of celluloid dolls intertwined. Each of these dolls was most likely some child's best friend. To think that it would appear like this in my nightmare. A monster that possesses sharp blades for legs, Did someone sever both of its legs and replace it with such disturbing things so it couldn't go anywhere? Or was this creature brought into existence just so it could end up like this? Oh my gosh. Oh, Steph, we had to fight scarecrows. Like, a lot of horrible stuff has happened to us.
きっと役に立つ。
Okay. All right, let me just check how much faith I have real quick. Ooh, I have 800. Oh, I was going to say we could pray, but we can't pray because we could draw an ornament. I'm going to save the game, don't worry. But before I do that, I just want to check what ornament I'm using right now. Okay, so we've got the Blessed Hand Mirror. When taking fatal damage from normal attacks, this mirror will break instead. We'll take it. Okay. This was crazy. Yeah, our best friend like literally tried to murder us. We're already magic. We're already becoming magic. All right, well. There he is. Is that him? We look like not so good. We're not handling things. Are we gonna have to kill Sakuko? Yeah, I think we are. Is she frozen? So someone put her in really nice clothes. Oh shit. Oh. Oh. What in the...
Sakuko? どうして？一体何なの？
How do you think I'm supposed to just run past her? No.
うして戦わなくちゃいけないの？
キラコが来る場所じゃない。
I don't know that there's anything I can do about these attacks. Maybe if I interrupt them, we'll just have to, you know, figure it out. Alright. I'm gonna load my save. Her crown does slay. She's very Catholic code, like she's got a lot of Catholic vibes to her. That looks like that thing behind her head looks like a halo or a monstrance. We saved it after we did everything, right? I guess the best way to find out would be, do I have the mirror equipped? Yeah. Okay. All right, here we go. So we tried escaping and we couldn't, so we are gonna have to just... Yeah, she's very Catholic coded. But I've noticed that even in like anime and manga and things like that, that there does seem to be incorporation of this kind of Catholic imagery pretty frequently. Nope. Oh my god. Oh no. Ah! Oh! Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my god, Jenny. What the hell, Jenny? What the hell? What are we doing, Jenny? Steph is lucky she's showering right now. She ate our head. The picture. She ate our head. Yeah. I wonder what we can do with the whole. If I can get the timing right on avoiding that.
の。ここ
キノコが来る場所じゃない。
We may want to do that if we die again. Ugh. All right, the mirror cracked. No, no, no. All right. Okay, let's look at all of our cards when we get back to the shrine, because we may want something. I forget what our current shrine, I think it's the mirror, which like restores our whole, all right, hold on. Yeah, we have the mirror, which saves us from one fatal attack. So once the mirror breaks, we should go into, if it'll let me go into the inventory and add a new item, we should. But yeah, it looks like it's just dodging and spamming, dodging and stabbing. It's kind of Dark Souls-ish, and then don't get too close to her.
Sakuko. どうして？裏切り者。一体何なの？避けてごらん。嘘つき。
Okay. I have to kind of figure out a good distance. Okay, the hand mirror broke. So, okay, cannot change during combat. Ugh. It's just gonna be an annoying fight. Okay. I don't know if I should get rid of the mirror or not. Let's check what our other options are. Increase our health, increase our stamina, can't be interrupted while using restorative items, focus charging time. If I thought the focus would work, let's try this and we'll just see. I don't have like a good feeling about it, but what can you do? I will try to focus more. She's been a little just...
Sakuko. どうして？裏切り者。一体何なの？自分に嘘を
Get out. Okay. Why is this endless this time? Ugh, okay. Ugh. No! Oh, I didn't die? That was crazy. Just die. Oh my god, I just don't want to do combat at all. I find it so boring and tedious. Yeah, man, it's... Yeah. I'm gonna leave the mirror because I don't know, like, we don't have a lot of focus opportunities, but I'm gonna try to remember to focus more even though we don't have a focus enhancement. But I think that...
Sakuko! どうして？一体何なの？
Ugh. Yeah, exactly. Jenny, I agree completely. Like, if there was no combat and it was just like having to hide and stuff, I think I would like it so much better. Okay, so I'm just trying to think. Because if it's really just hit, dodge, hit, dodge, hit, dodge, hit, dodge for half an hour, I think that's like might be where I like watch videos of all the cutscenes on YouTube. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can't even defeat. Like I can't even dodge that first attack, which is frustration in the extreme. Wait, what's that? I see something on the bridge. Oh God, leave me alone. Stupid whore. I don't care if you're a teenage girl who died. You suck. Okay. Well, we only got hit with one of the psychic migraine attacks. I did, in fact, dodge that. Oh my god, we did it. Jenny! I think we saved her, question mark? Nope.
怪我はないか
Whoa.
大丈夫だこれしき大事だ救急に律令のごとく行うがいいいいね
Whoa. What is going on?
今のは
君についてきた汚れだろうもう失せた安心していい
Oh, he's got his nails done? Are we sure he's evil?
属性に生きる以上汚れがつくことは仕方がない払えばいいだけのことだ行こう
Exactly, exactly. Why rescue?
「この先は神聖な領域だ私も君も汚れは持ち込めないここで汚れを落とす
She's just in her school girl uniform in the astral plane with the fox spirit. You know, just like a normal day, you know. Exactly. Like, I can't believe we did it. I can't believe we did it. Can't believe we killed our childhood friend who owed us 500 yen. She should have paid us back.
さあ君も
I do. I was thinking I need the kind with the finger loop. When we've been because we've been talking about the arm warmers, if I had gloves like with the finger loop, it would be perfect. I gotta figure it out.
大丈夫ただの水だよ
Yeah. 500 yen is like $3. It's true. Like when I'm watching Japanese things, I just remove 2 zeros to get an idea of what the money is worth, and when I'm watching Korean things, I remove 3 zeros, and that usually gets me the gist. Wait, it's lava? Oh my god! No! Evil confirmed? No! Not evil confirmed.
平子おいしっかりしろ
ドジだね。あんた階段から落ちたんだよ。
腕どうした
Yeah, it's like if you're into dramas, J and K dramas, it's so helpful too.
特にあざはないみたいだな痛むところはないか
うん、大丈夫。それはよかった。
Look at face. She's like, well, or maybe that was from Sakuko or no, Renako is who kicked us down the stairs. So maybe that was like from being flung down the stairs.
行こ
私をちゃんと守ってよ。私ひな子みたいに強くないんだから。
う。分かってる。俺から離れる
Oh, like once again, just the one brain cell to go around
目指す
with
は俺の
Connie.
家だ。裏道から山を越え県道に出よう。俺が先頭を行く。相棒はしんがりを。
分かった。私はシュウ君の後ろにいるね。真ん中なら安心だし。
Good, because I don't want to be behind. I want to be behind that. Yeah, exactly. We got to hit her with the pipe. And of course they're gone though, right? Yeah.
しんがりは引き受けた。
Yeah, okay. Rinko. So Rinko is earnest and works really hard, but she tends to get a little too caught up in her own ways of seeing things. Well, let's read the whole. Nishida Rinko, one of my friends, she's really put together but can be a little inflexible in how she does things sometimes. Once she's set her mind to something, that's it. And recently that seems to be clothes, fashion, and other womanly pursuits. Rinko once confessed to me that she had a crush on Shu. I told her that I was all for it, but if she can't get used to the idea of rolling around in the dirt and catching insects for fun, she might have a tough time. Rinko is earnest and works really hard, but she also tends to get a little too caught up in her own ways of seeing things. Once she's come to a conclusion in her head, it can be like pulling teeth to convince her otherwise. Although we're the best of friends now, we've had 2 or 3 huge fights in the past that ended with us not speaking to each other for weeks and weeks. I'm sure we'll end up fighting again in the future, but even if we do, I know we'll be able to make up again. Oh, do you? Even if it's like an attempted murder, Inako? Sometimes you're, you know, I don't know. Sometimes I'm a little confined. Oh, we have a new section for formidable foes. A monster in the form of a Miko or shrine maiden. It sounds just like Sakuko. It swings around a spiked mace and a chain. With each swing, the crisp chime of a bell rings out. Is this actually Sakuko, or is this just a monster pretending to be her? Literally, we are the biggest doormat on earth. She pushed us down the stairs, and now we're besties. Yeah, like this is what I'm saying. Exactly. Hit her with the pipe. Hit her with the pipe. Okay, so we've got the town. So everything we know about the fox spirit. Yeah, so Inari-sama's believers, statues of Inari-sama all over town. Elderly neighbors treat them with great respect and worship them. Also referred to as Oinari-sama, as a goddess that puts old, unusable tools to rest. They are known for their offerings preference tofu pierced with an old needle. Seems like other towns don't have these customs, though. The celluloid doll. The shrine. Sakuko's family serves the shrine, including fulfilling the role of head priest. It says, I remember what Sakuko once said. Senensugi Shrine didn't used to be the small shrine that we know. It used to be situated on the mountain. It's much more impressive than it is now. There was a 1,000-year-old cedar that was worshipped as a divine vessel. Unfortunately, it was struck by lightning and burned to ash. Upon losing the divine vessel, the shrine was abandoned and became the small shrine it is present day. The restless heart betrays thee as unfit. The field. Okay, we know this stuff. The Hokora, we know how to use it. We know how to use the map now. We know... health, stamina, sanity, dodging, fleeing. Wait. Oh, just get out of there. Okay, just... attacks. I do have to get better about focusing with the bigger enemies especially, but I think we'll be okay. Okay. All right, I think we're in good shape. So now the question is, okay, I'm gonna go behind me just to make sure there's nothing. Okay. All right, there were a couple things worth doing. Okay, so they disappeared. So I'm thinking, like, maybe, I wonder if I turn left when I get to the road, if I can hit that shrine. And then we could wrap for the night, or what do you want to do? Oh, it's 122. Turn right. Okay. All right, I still need to find an EMA. Let me just save the game here. And let me just think, because this is a good stopping point, I guess. Because then next week we could just pick up with this current mission since we haven't really done anything on it. So maybe let's do that since it's getting late-ish. Not as late for y'all, but still late-ish. Oh, look, we can't get through. It's gonna be a whole thing. It's gonna be a whole thing. So let's just save it for next week when I'm fresher. When I'm fresh as a daisy. Fresh as a daisy. We saved the game, so we're shrined up. So let's just switch back over here. I did have, like, you know, a couple little fits, a couple little tantrums. I think I just don't love this kind of combat, and I wish almost like, I don't know what I wish was different about it. Certainly wish that there was, like, not much at all. I think I'd, like, find the game scarier if I had to do, like, if I had to hide all the time, things like that, and, like, try to figure out ways to get around monsters, and monsters were always popping out of me. That being said, I'm, like, okay with not being terrified. So I think I'll just let it go. Yeah, it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating combat. I told Jenny earlier one of the symptoms of ADHD that I recently learned is something called low frustration tolerance, and I've literally never felt more like like something applied to me than the phrase low frustration tolerance because I can't stand to be frustrated. I hate it. Okay. So anyway, so so I'm going to take my low frustration tolerance to bed, or at least to watching TV, to heated rivalry brain rotville probably is what's going to happen. But, you know, we got 10 more. We got 10 more. No, we have one more and then we have 10 more. This was 15. So the next one will be 16 and then there'll only be 10 left. Oh my gosh, when there's only 10 left, that's going to be so crazy. Now we only have like 9 days left in the month, and of course there's a holiday, so I still am going to have to double up next weekend, and possibly on New Year's Eve maybe we'll be doing some crazy things, so we'll see. Now supposedly it only takes like 10-12 hours to complete this game, so I don't know how much more we may have. But it always seems like it takes me forever to do anything because I am like not great at this game, which I'm okay with, because I'm mostly just interested in the story. I do want to know what's going on with this town and whether or not the fox spirit is evil or not, or if the doll is evil. Like, you know, I'm kind of prejudiced against dolls, if I'm being honest, especially in horror context. So I don't know who to trust. But anyway, let's all enjoy the rest of our evenings and try not to have nightmares about anything that just happened. Because some horrible imagery tonight, much more horrible imagery tonight than other nights. For sure. Like, that was crazy. But yeah, I'm very fascinated by the story. I want to know what is going on. I want to know if people are trying to sacrifice us. I want to know if a serial killer has us in his clutches. Like, I'm just very curious about what's going on in this town. So we're gonna figure it out together. So thanks so much for joining me. This has been stream 15. We're so close to me meeting my goal of going live 26 times in December. Thank you so much for being here for my journey with that. And I will see you next time. Bye.